Hello world, this is Ink by Jay coming to you with a small video basically giving you all an intro to my life and what do I have going on the daily, and basically to give you all an insight on my career and entrepreneurship in this tattoo field. So basically this is how it goes. Had a couple friends that basically we made a bet. Like, I was a barber, like damn good barber. They're a tattoo artist. I wasn't a tattoo artist. I could draw, like I could draw extremely well, like I could doodle, but I wasn't a tattoo artist. I was never an artist. An artist in the sense of being a barber, yes, because I could put whatever design you thought you wanted in your head. But when it came to the concept of putting it on somebody else's skin, I never really got that concept, and I was never really for that concept. Even though I have tattoos and I absolutely love tattoos, I wasn't for the concept of me fucking somebody else up. I just wasn't for it, because I feel like hair is hair, hair grow back. If it don't, shave it bald. That's not the same with tattooing. Like, it's that shit don't correlate like at all. Like, if I fuck up your tattoo, you got a fucked up tattoo that you gotta live with for the rest of your life unless you go to a specialist who do cover-ups. And cover-ups aren't easy. I do cover-ups. Them shits are not easy. Like, so basically, just to speed y'all up to this point where I'm at. All right, became a tattoo artist March 31st of last year. It was a little bit after my daughter's birthday. I think same day Nipsey passed. That's the day I actually picked up a tattoo gun and did my first tattoo. Crazy, like I never would have thought. My little cousin and one of my homeboys bet me I could do something that I would end up a full-fledged fucking tattoo artist with tattoos everywhere. Nigga, my face, sideburns, and nigga forehead, like all everywhere. Like, how did that work? How did I go from a pretty boy who was a barber to a rough-looking, thuggish-looking tattoo artist? This is how. Basically, I have a little cousin named Tobias. I have a homeboy named Rakeem. Rakeem been doing tattoos since we was 15. He did this one here, and this one, and this one, and a bunch more. So, basically, he was a tattoo artist. I used to play with clippers. I became a barber. He became a tattoo artist. My little cousin, how he comes into play, because he later became a tattoo artist. Both of them tattoo artists well before me. One of my other friends, who came on a little bit later, is also a tattoo artist. One of my other friends, close mentors to me personally, he's also a tattoo artist. Me and him, we grew up together, we played ball together. So basically, this is how it went. My homeboy and my cousin, the first two that I named, Rakeem and Tobias. It was on my house, we was chilling. It was like, nigga, you need to be doing tattoos. I just watched you put a fist in somebody's head. Black power fist. I actually put it in my sister's head. My sister, Brianne. So I actually put a black power fist in somebody's head, free-handed, like not looking at the picture, just straight from memory. Like, she said, "Little bro, I want this in the back of my head." I did it, no problem. So those two guys was like, "Bro, you need to be doing tattoos." It was like, if anybody is more qualified to do tattoos, it should be you, because you can do whatever type of design and put whatever type of design in anybody's head. Like, you just did that. I was like, nah, bro, I'm not a tattoo artist. You're a tattoo artist. You're a tattoo artist. That's not my lane. I'm not gonna be a tattoo artist. I don't wanna fuck nobody up. So basically, that was my argument for 5, 6, 10 years. Because I started as a tattoo artist, at 25. So basically, like 10 years. Every time they'd be like, yo, you need to become a tattoo artist, you need to do tattoos. I'd be like, nope, I don't do tattoos. I don't want to fuck nobody up. Mind you, I done let plenty of people fuck me up. Like, but that just wasn't in my vision and in my entrepreneurship. But then one day, one of my close friends ended up telling me, he was like, basically, don't put off your talents. Basically meaning, don't overlook the talents that you already have when becoming successful. The talents that I already have are basically artistic talents. Like, I work well with my hands, I'm vocal, I don't like people, but I'm a people's person. Some may get it, some may not. So basically, I was told that I should be a tattoo artist because I work well with people, I articulate myself well, and I'm good with my hands. Like, I'm good artistically. Like, I can take somebody else's vision and bring it to life. That's basically all I did when I was cutting hair. Like, cause it be some niggas that come in there looking like me across the top. Nigga thin right here, and give a nigga the perfect hairline. But I also had other tools to do that too. Spread nigga in. So basically, eventually, they made me a bet. They bet me I couldn't only tattoo, but I couldn't become one of the best tattoo artists. I couldn't get good at tattooing because they wanted to see me try. And me being the hothead that I am, when they said bet, I was like bet. They was like bet. I was like shit, fuck it, make the kit. I'm a motherfucking be a tattoo artist. Like, this what the fuck is about to happen. And I'm gonna prove to y'all niggas, nigglets, and all y'all Negroes that I'm gonna be a damn good tattoo artist. Guess what happened? Rakeem made the tattoo kit. Tobias gave me needles and ink. I started fucking tattooing. But wait, I didn't jump straight to skin. My first client was a banana. A fucking banana. Believe it or not, if this banana was alive, this banana would vouch for me and stream and probably sue me because I fucked him up. Like, no bullshit. I fucked him clean up. Like, literally, like, no bullshit. Like, if you had to tattoo somebody and somebody was like, had to tell you the pain tolerance from like a 1 to 10, I had fam on a 15. Like, I fucked this banana up. So I basically started off tattooing bananas, oranges, lemons, limes, basically any type of fruit that I could get my hands on. I did that for a while. Then I moved to myself. My first tattoo I did on myself was raggedy as a bitch. I did that little rose right there. And it's still raggedy, but I still like it because that's my first tattoo that I ever did, and I would never cover it up. My first paid tattoo did not come from the city that I grew up in, even though that's kind of where I started tattooing. My first paid tattoo actually came from a guy out of Atlanta. Shout out to him, because he couldn't have been too bright to let me tattoo him, but shout out to him. Like, my very first tattoo, paid tattoo, was, I think it was like his birth year, across his shin. It's one of the worst spots you can get a tattoo at, me being a new artist. I drove up there, did the tattoo. From that point on, tattooing, I was bunking. But before my first paid tattoo, I did a lot of free tattoos. I mean, I did a plethora of free tattoos. Brothers, cousins, friends of the family. Like, anybody who wanted a tattoo, I did a tattoo on. Like, you didn't have to pay me. All you had to do was sit and let me scratch on you. That's it. Simple. Only risk you're taking, this could possibly be a fuck up, and he could fuck me up, and this could go south. Like, it could completely go south. Because I'm not gonna lie, I'll show you a tattoo on my leg that I think it's the second tattoo I did. I did the tattoo, fucked myself up, tried to cover the tattoo up, fucked it up even worse. But hey, those are memories. I learned how to do cover-ups. So, after I went through fucking my cousin them up, and family members, sisters, brothers, friends, after the fruit, I went through that stage. Then I got my first paid tattoo. Man, I think I may have charged dude like $30. He paid me $60 because he liked it that much. Like, he liked my work that much. So from there, he turned me on to other people. Other people turned me on to other people. So for a while, I say maybe 5 to 6 months, my clientele base, shit, I think maybe for a year, maybe my first official year, my clientele base was out of Atlanta. Then I ended up moving back to Monroe. And picked up clientele there because it was just, I don't know, it's like when I put it out there that I was really, really doing tattoos, it's like it's jumped because everybody was like, yo, bro, you came out of nowhere with the tattooing, you nice, not knowing if it wasn't for AJ Capers, I'd still be fucking trash. Mind you, while I'm in Atlanta, I'm doing tattoos. They not good tattoos. But when I came back down, wanna know what Big Bro did for me? He did some shit that niggas don't do. He took me up on his wing, was like, bro, come here. He's like, you tattooing, bro? I was like, yeah, I'm trying, but I ain't really getting this shit. But I'm working. I'm steady working. I'm steady grinding. I'm watching YouTube videos. Shit, asking everybody questions, like DMing niggas, like all type of shit, niggas that, like, when you serious about something that you tend to do. So, like, he took me up under his wing. He showed me how to break my inks down. He showed me how to really set my needles. Because, like, Rakeem and Tobias told me, but we made a bet. So, technically, they couldn't show me because we made the bet, like, on me doing it. Like, so I technically had to do it without their help, even though they still ended up helping me. But basically, he showed me how to set my needles, break my inks down, how to properly shade, how to properly bow the line, how to just drag a straight line with a fucking needle. Like, that was the hardest shit ever. Like, trying to drag a line without tearing your skin up. Like, I had no clue on what was going on with tattooing, but I was tattooing. Like, I didn't know so much more went into tattooing. And he basically showed me that. Then, after he showed me that, like, within a week, like, I practiced, I elevated. So within AJ showing me that and me elevating, now people are starting to take notice. I was already cool with 2 artists, AJ and another artist. The other artist, his name is Chuck Garrett. Chuck, me and him, we met on something crazy. I'll let him tell you all about it because I got a complex about myself. I'm not friendly. So when we met, it was different. It was different how we met, but we ended up being cool because we ended up finding out that we both have the same type of complex. So with this friend, even though I didn't physically get to go see him do stuff, anytime I had a question, he answered it. Like, anytime I posted my work, he was like, hey, bro, keep doing what you're doing. Like, just that alone, like, help me keep going. Like, just that alone. Then it went from him just letting me know that I was doing a decent job for me to be a beginner to, like, hey, bro, do this. Hey, bro, do this way. Hey, bro, use this ink. Hey, bro, if you need help with this, let me know. Hey, bro, call such and such. This how you can get supplies on demand. Like it went to that. So, like, now I got not 2, but 4 tattoo artists that are legit in my corner. Mind you, AJ did this tattoo. This is like, this is one of my favorite tattoos. For one, because like he did the exact way I asked. I drew it out. He stenciled it up. He actually freehanded this and even put my missing tooth in it. Details. But like, so those 4 people are the reason like I'm an actual fucking tattoo artist. Like even now, like even with me deciding to uproot everything, like I talked my girl into moving to Houston. I was like, hey babe, like we need a change, this, that, and the third. I feel like we could move somewhere else and I can make shit pop. Like, because I personally did not want to be stuck in those guys' shadows. Because you gotta think, they showed me the way. Like, niggas really showed me how to get some money. Like, I could be absolutely broke, like not have a dollar to my name, like nigga nothing, like hungry, like land in my pockets. As long as I got a little bit of tools, I can make some money. Thanks to those 4 guys. And not only make some money, but a decent grip of money, like that. So like, shout out to y'all, AJ, Chuck, Tobias, Rakeem, shout out to y'all. Like I'm forever in debt. Like everybody know that. So now on to me actually talking my girl into moving to Houston. Like I've always wanted to basically like just hightail it, like elope, like go somewhere else and make shit shake. Like I love the process of the grind, like of the footwork that comes behind, like actually going somewhere where don't nobody know you and making shit pop for yourself. Like, cause when nobody know you, ain't nobody looking for no handout. Ain't nobody saying, hey bro, do this for me. Hey bro, do this for me. Hey bro, fuck with me on this. Like, nigga, I don't know you. You don't know me. Fuck you. Fuck me. Like, that's what it is. Like, but if you help me, I'm gonna help you. So when you in a city where don't nobody know you, when you somewhere where don't nobody know you, like Atlanta, didn't nobody know me. Like, yeah, I grew up here and there on the east side, but like being for real, like on a big scale, I wasn't known. So like the people who allowed me to tattoo them, they allowed me to tattoo them just off of what they saw with their own eyes. Like, all right, I see his work. His work is decent. Oh shit, he got good prices. I'ma fuck with fam. I'ma give fam a chance. Never once did anybody ever be like, yo, but I could get it did for this. Or I could get it did for this. Nah, they took my price and ran with it. And that initially what made me want to move, like, cause like I wanna build a brand that's my brand. Like I want Ink by Jay to be a household name, but I don't want it to be like, oh yeah, I know fam, that's so-and-so boy. Nah, I don't want that. I never wanted that for myself. I don't want that. Like, I want to be like, oh, that's Ink by Jay. Man, I heard a rumor, so-and-so taught him. And I can back that shit up. Like, yeah, these 4 niggas here, these niggas are the reason I'm in the position I'm in today. And like, they be proud of that versus, oh yeah, he alright. He ain't great though. He ain't good. Like, nigga never really mastering his craft. And then like, that shit make the people who taught me look bad. I never wanted that. So I figured like, shit, if I can at least go somewhere else, plant my feet down, 10 toes down, and just be like, all right, I'm gonna grind this shit out. I'm gonna make this shit happen. The new city that I'm in, I'm gonna build a name for myself while also helping those individuals grow even more. Cause like where I'm at, they gonna be asking like, who taught you? Who showed you this shit? Like, how did you get to where you at? And I'll be able to say this shit proudly. versus me being somewhere and people are like, oh, he just being a copycat. He's just trying to be like his bro AJ. In actuality, well, they don't say bro, they be like, oh yeah, he trying to copy AJ. No, actuality, AJ is my fucking bro, like my big brother. Like nigga showed me really how to get some money. Like that's my fucking brother. Like he can call me right now. Like I'm gonna pick up the phone. Like I can call him and ask him about anything. He can call me, ask me about anything. Like that's my bro. Like Chuck, that's my bro. Like Tobias, that's my bro. Rakeem, that's my fucking bro. Like that's what it is. Like yes, naturally I was gonna mirror the person who worked with me the most. AJ was the person that worked with me the most. So naturally, in a lot of stuff that I do, I mirror him exactly. Like, not even trying to, but it's just like, it's like with hooping. Like, I play just like the nigga who showed me how to play ball. My cousin Cam. Like, he's the nigga who worked with me the most. Like, that's damn near who I play just alike. Like, that's how that shit works. Like, you tend to mirror the people who show you shit, who actually show you. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. When learning something, if somebody take your learning curve and cut that bitch in half, you gonna be just like that person. That's how that shit gonna go. You're gonna find your own ways and your own avenues to go about it. But you're probably 9 times out of 10, you're gonna damn near role model yourself after that person. So, besides that, back on to the move. The move basically made me have to show myself that I can do it, that I can really be a tattoo artist. So now I'm down here, I'm in Houston. I'm in Houston, Texas. I'm in I think Harris County. Whew. I'm a long way away from home. Like, nigga, 12 hours on a good day. 16 if you get lost. Like, 14 if it's raining. Like, I'm a long, basically, I'm far-fetched. Like, I'm a long fucking way away from home. And it's just me and my girl. Like, that's what it is. Like, 2 people who both love each other, that have a dream, and both believe in each other that we can do whatever we put our minds to. And we chose to move down here and make it work. So, now that I am in Houston, my experience has been slightly different. It's been more welcoming than it has anything else. I can say, I don't really know what to say, but it's been more welcoming than anything, because like everybody that I moved around are particularly friendly. They speak when they see me, like, hey, how you doing, this, that, and the third. Like, I pass out cards, people take my cards, like, hey, you're a tattoo artist, I'm gonna pull you up, I'm gonna come check you out. Like, I did a plethora of little small tattoos, but like, I'm still in that grinding stage. I'm still trying to get people to know me. So right now, it's more or less just networking. So that's gonna be my biggest thing. Ink by Jay is I need people for networking. So like, if you're a good networker, if you know somebody within my city, or shit, even in Georgia, because I do come back to Georgia from time to time, shit, DM me on Instagram. My Instagram is ink.byj. Like, DM me, like, follow me, like, let me know what's up. If you need an artist to come out, say you trying to do a tattoo party, anything, like, hit my line. Like, I'm on it. Like, because at the end of the day, this is how I feed my daughter. This is how I feed my family. This is how I take care of home. Like, if you don't work, you don't eat. So, but networking is definitely basically my next venture for Ink by Jay. So yeah.